Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show. From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up is Lane Thomas, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Washington, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
First pitch on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the pitch. And it's 1-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 3.
Next up is number 3. He'll take his first hacks here. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos is there. 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Jonathan India digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the upper deck and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting second. No left
At the
fielder.
plate, Jesse Winker, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 3 for 6. The 1-0 pitch.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate. Two now as that one's fouled off. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Popped up. Bell is there. And that ends the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Here's the first pitch to him. Hey! Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Popped up. Back behind second. India calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
That is big. The left fielder, number 29, Yadiel Hernandez.
Ready now is Yadiel Hernandez. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hernandez, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground. And the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hey. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. Here it comes, 0-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Luis Garcia. This ball will be chopped foul. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
1 and 2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Washington. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Now the pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
The count 1 and 1.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he fouls this one off. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses 2-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Two and 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
The 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at ball 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0. Misses.
Nope,
Ball
that's the ball.
2.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty. 2-2. Pitch on the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Shoots this one over to first. On to first on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
Carter Kieboom.
Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakis is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. 1 away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. First pitch on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Castellanos in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there. 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
That's
And
ball
here's
3.
a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the payoff pitch home. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping in next, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering.
At the ball.
The 1-0. It's a low changeup that's laid off. Thomas is off at first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Naquin's under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Nationals leave one. They still trail 1-0. So now here is Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Tucker Barnhart.
Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And it's fouled away. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So one gone now in the Cincinnati third. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. First pitch of the AB now. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
So a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And the payoff pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Now to the plate, here is Jonathan India. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. No one on with one down. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
And now in the box, Yadiel Hernandez, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Grounder down the line at third. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
At the plate now, Keibert Ruiz batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, here is Luis Garcia. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The 0-1 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Next, it'll be Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. So 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman,
In is Joey Votto now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Count 1-0.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Strasburg on 1-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Ruiz has got it and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And stepping in, Carter Kieboom. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First offering on its way. Starting with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
1 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Lane Thomas now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And that's over. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
0-1 the count. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And now here is Kyle Farmer, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So here's Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Ball.
3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Soto has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Reds are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in now for the Nats, number 3. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch of the AV on its way.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Lifted into center field. Nick Wood's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here is Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Pitch on the way.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip.
Nope.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Throw, and the first base umpire says he got the foot back down too late. Safe at first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Runner at first following the error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez. He's set. Here it comes. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They're down 1-0. Stepping in once again is Tucker Barnhart. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Tucker Barnhart.
Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Cincinnati.
So here now is the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and
that
1.
pitch is out.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Here's the 2-2. And this is lined hard to deep left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Jonathan India, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Up next,
so now into the box is Jesse Winker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Curveball misses inside.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds lead 1, but they're up 1-0. And now, Keibert Ruiz. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Luis Garcia. And this will be fouled away. Ruiz aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running again. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
The 0-2 delivery.
Nope. I got to count 1 and 2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. That's popped up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Luis Sessa comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Carter Kieboom digs in now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Runner at second, 1 away. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And he fouls this one off. 1-2. Here it is.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back from Cincinnati after this. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And the pitch.
Ball.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Popped him up. Ruiz over to his.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Joey Votto, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
One out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to stand in is Mike Moustakas. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
In now for the Reds, Kyle Farmer, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Votto at second. Moustakas is over at first with 1 away. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? A tag for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Amir Garrett's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
So now to the plate, number 3. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman, number 3.
He's set and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Still 1-2. Hit to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to hit, Juan Soto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Josh Bell. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on, missed. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Farmer picks it up cleanly. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still tied 1 apiece. Ryan Harper is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
Tyler Naquin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Tyler Stevenson will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Tyler Stevenson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
The set and the 1-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Second baseman.
Standing in now, Jonathan India, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now 2-1 Cincy. Michael Givens comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Michael Givens.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Yadier Hernandez.
Though you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Keibert Ruiz. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Now at the plate is Luis Garcia, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
2-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Fouled off. Set. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled away. Next 3-2. Flare out toward right center.
In comes Naquin.
But he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And the run is in to score from second.
That's a back-breaking knock right there. RBI base hit in the top half of the ninth inning. That's a blown save, and we got a whole new ball game.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. At the plate, Carter Kieboom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. The 1-0. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to it here. 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The pitcher, number 33.
Tony Santillan takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9.
64. Tony Santillan.
Number 88 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Stevenson on second. Kieboom at first. One gone. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Now the 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit Weekly back to the mound. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Paulo Espino enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Jordy Mercer is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 27.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in, the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, Jesse
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Nick Castellanos now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Old strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
The 0-2 home.
I got the count 1-2.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him. Down the 3rd baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's out. Inside ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Lane Thomas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So next to bat will be number 3. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there, so I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. The 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. Don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 34, Justin Wilson.
In now, Yadier Hernandez. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The 3-0 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he
That's
misses
ball
4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, catcher, Caber.
So the next to bat will be Caber Ruiz, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Next to dig in, Jordy Mercer.
The shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
0-2 to Jordy Mercer.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's the Nationals 6 and the Reds 2. Into the box, Kyle Farmer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Kyle Farmer.
Now here's the first offering.
Nope. 0-1, no.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here comes another 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Here's another 1-2. Right side, but it's well foul. Moustakas leads off second with one gone in the inning. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Finnegan comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. Thomas is on the run for it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Max Schrock will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1.
At the ball. 1-1.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-2, the final total today. Paulo Espino gets the W on the mound, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.